I've got some major crypto news for you. The SEC drops the Uniswap case. They have acknowledged the staking in Ethereum ETFs for Grayscale, and a big congressional hearing is happening tomorrow around crypto. I want to give you the details there. And PayPal gives an update around its stablecoin and what it plans to do. In addition, Ripple launches a big report on XRP and institutional investment and their roadmap. I'll give you all the details. Let's get into it. Hey everybody, welcome into the Thinking Crypto podcast, your home for cryptocurrency news and interviews. I'm your host, Tony Edward. On your way in, please hit that subscribe button as well as the thumbs up button and leave a comment below. If you're listening on a podcast platform such as Spotify or Apple, please leave a 5-star rating and review. Folks, the bloodbath continues with altcoins bleeding out. Bitcoin currently sitting at $88,589. And as we've seen historically, Bitcoin moves the market. So everyone is waiting for Bitcoin to bottom and to start moving upwards. And then we know the altcoins are going to follow. If you've been a follower or subscriber of this podcast, we've talked about this a lot and the money flow throughout the crypto market. So we're waiting for Bitcoin to find that bottom. A good sign is that Bitcoin's RSI on the daily chart is in the oversold zone. So we are nearing that bottom. And we've seen historically when we're at the overbought, the market starts to correct. When we're at the oversold, the market starts to bounce. So don't be surprised if Bitcoin starts to find some strength soon, maybe into next week, and starts moving up. We'll have to be patient here. One thing that's very positive is that global liquidity continues to rise, and we know that Bitcoin and risk assets are correlated with global liquidity. There's usually a lag with Bitcoin. Global liquidity will move, and then Bitcoin will catch up. So the timing is very good here with Bitcoin nearing the bottom and global liquidity moving up. I think Bitcoin and the altcoins will catch up eventually, but this is a very, very good sign. Here, Crypto currently highlighted Bitcoin as consolidation and what he thinks may happen, saying every Bitcoin consolidation range this cycle ended with a capitulation event. We're experiencing a capitulation event right now, if you guys don't know. He says, I don't think this one is any different. The current sentiment and global liquidity increasing supports this view. Feels like a final shakeout before we head higher. So this is based on the data now. Global liquidity, the chart analysis, plus the sentiment in the market is at a fear. It actually went to extreme fear. So these are positive signs in a bull market. In a bear market, they're not positive signs, obviously, right? But when you have the sentiment in fear in a bull market, it's very good, guys. It's actually very bullish. And I'm going to look to buy the dip here on some of these altcoins. I have not bought anything yet, but I'm going to take a look at the chart, see how things trend out, and maybe add a little bit more to my portfolio. But I'm not doing major buys because I bought a lot in the bear market and in early 2023. So I'm pretty good, and my portfolio is up from that bear market bottom. It's just in the short term, like many of you, I'm down, right? But overall, from a macro view, I'm up over the past 2 years. So that's how you got to look at the market, guys. If you're investing on the 1 minute chart, the hourly and daily, it's not going to work out well for you. You got to have a larger view. So this is certainly a local high we're experiencing here, or what took place in Q4 of 2024. We're having a correction. We'll find a bottom and keep moving. The bull market has not been invalidated. Now, the one good thing here, the silver lining of this correction is that the meme coins are bleeding out. And this is a very good thing. We're having a reset. Look at this. Fart coin is down 90% from its January high. Trump coin, it is down from $75 or $80 to $13. Nature is healing. I am not a fan of meme coins. I think it's like going to Vegas and gambling. It's like going to the casino, right? But I believe people have the right to invest in what they want. However, I do believe the law enforcement agencies need to step in and stop the bad actors who are rug pulling people. There are some meme coins that are legit and that have been started for legit reasons, but many are rug pulls. Now you look at Dogecoin and Shiba and Pepe, which have been established for a long time, right? They have a community, they have developers working in them. Those I trust and those I'm okay with, investing in. But something that was started last night off of a trend, you don't know who's behind it. There's no disclosure. There's no details. There's no community. There's no developer. It's just random people going to pump that fun and creating these things, and then they rug people. We can't have that. That is bad for this market, and it just gives a bad reputation to the market. So we need to get that cleaned up, and hopefully the law enforcement can handle it. But Great to see these meme coins are bleeding out. Many of them are down significantly, and that's good. The liquidity is being sucked out of them, and it's going to go back to Bitcoin. As always, Bitcoin leads the market. Bitcoin will pump. The liquidity will roll down to the main altcoins in the market, Ethereum, XRP, Solana, and so on and so forth. So this is a good sign. Now, we got big news from the SEC. As we've been talking about over the past week, guys, that the SEC is going to continue to drop cases. Yesterday, they announced they dropped the Robinhood case. Last week, they dropped the OpenSea and Coinbase case. And now they have dropped the Uniswap case. So Uniswap is a decentralized exchange. They had received a Wells notice. So great news, guys. We are moving in the right direction. Shout out to Hester Peirce and the SEC Crypto Task Force. They are doing amazing work, and I can't wait for Paul Atkins, the new chair, to get in office. Also, the SEC acknowledged Grayscale's filing to allow staking for its spot Ethereum ETF. This is big, folks. And I think once this gets approved, you're going to see a ton of inflows into the Ethereum ETFs. It's going to attract a lot of capital. Now, will it outpace what Bitcoin did? I don't think so. Bitcoin just has this brand. It's well known. It's more established. But there will be a lot of inflows into this Grayscale ETF with staking because people will be able to earn the passive rewards. And one of the great things that I'm seeing from the crypto task force, guys, there's more transparency. They're putting the meeting logs, who they've been meeting with, on the SEC website. So you can see here a lot of the advocacy groups in crypto, such as the Digital Chamber, DeFi Education Fund, Blockchain Association, met with the SEC Crypto Task Force, in addition to Robinhood, Fidelity, Michael Saylor. I told you guys about that, if not yesterday, the day before. It says here NASDAQ as well. And remember, this is the Crypto Task Force. So they're meeting to talk specifically about crypto. So really bullish. And as this list expands, it will be very interesting to see who else is meeting with them. So great stuff here, guys. Great transparency. This is what we should have had a long time ago, but we were dealing with a scumbag regulator by the name of Gary Gensler. Now, tomorrow, there's a massive crypto hearing, guys. It's the first digital asset subcommittee hearing headed up by Senator Cynthia Lummis. So this is the Senate Subcommittee on Digital Assets. It's their first hearing. I'm very curious what they are going to come out and say. So Senator Lummis says, yes, this is a big deal. This is the first step towards bipartisan legislation. We'll hear from experts who will shape policy on market structure and stablecoins. Stay tuned for live stream details. So you can live stream it tomorrow. I'll see if I can do it, just depending on the timing. I may not be able to, but I'll give you guys the recap at the end of the day and the major takeaways. But guys, things are moving ahead here. So in addition to the macro backdrop, guys, we have the most pro-crypto government ever. And this is why I'm not bearish. I am so bullish because all of these things are aligning. The stars are aligning for us here. And despite the market volatility, which is to be expected, we are setting up for a massive run, guys, and for higher prices. So very, very bullish. Now, quick word from our sponsor, and that is VeChain. VeChain is one of the top layer one enterprise blockchains out there, guys. I'm a big believer in this project. I have been for years. I hold the VET token in my portfolio. They're working with many enterprises around the world to build sustainability projects on the blockchain and Web3 projects as well. Some of the great features of the VeChain blockchain includes it's secure, affordable, scalable, fast, and sustainable. Some of the brands and enterprises working with VeChain include Givenchy, Walmart China, BMW, PwC, that's a top 4 accounting firm, and they're working with Boston Consulting Group as well, building some amazing technologies. So if you'd like to learn more about VeChain, go to vchain.org. Link will be in the description. Now, we have an update here from PayPal, and I apologize, I can't give you every detail because Bloomberg has a paywall up, but it says here PayPal plans to integrate its stablecoin into more of its products this year in an effort to address all of its merchants' needs through a single platform. Guys, the stablecoin race is on. You got Ripple, RLUSD, PayPal, Circle USD, Tether, USDT, and PayPal, you guys know, is a payments giant, and they're going to push their stablecoin as much as possible. They also have a crypto offering. You can buy and sell crypto on their platform in addition to the Venmo app. So guys, you're going to see stablecoins running behind the scenes for many apps. People won't even know that they're using it, but that's the point, right? They don't necessarily have to know, but just that it works, it's faster, it's cheaper, it settles instantly. So we got to keep an eye on firms like this and watch what they're doing, right? Because like I said, PayPal is a massive giant, guys, and everybody's in this race. Now, Ripple today introduced a roadmap for institutional DeFi on the XRP Ledger, and there's some really great takeaways. Now, I can't read through all this. It's a lot. I'll give you guys the TLDR, but overall, it's very good. I love what I see here, and it's a clear roadmap as to what they want to do. So they tweeted out from multiple accounts saying for institutional DeFi to scale, it needs compliance-ready, interoperable infrastructure. The XRP Ledger delivers with AMM trading and on-chain price oracles, tokenized real-world assets, decentralized identity for secure transactions. They also said here the future of finance is on-chain with enterprise-grade compliance features and native DEX and AMM and tokenization and much more. Now, Ripple's CTO David Schwartz weighed in saying it's here, Ripple's roadmap for institutional DeFi on the XRP Ledger in 2025. As roadmaps go, I personally think this one is pretty great, outlining a clear direction with use cases and features available and to be proposed of what Ripple will be focused on contributing to the XRP Ledger this year. Now, I will have someone from Ripple on next week. I'll be interviewing this person to talk about this. I couldn't get David because he's so busy. He's at ETH Denver and much more, but I'll have someone on from Ripple to talk about all these things and what their plans are and to go over the details. All right, moving ahead, guys, GameStop urged to convert its $5 billion cash into Bitcoin by Strive's CEO Matt Cole. So you can see the narrative is building here, guys, for companies to add Bitcoin to their balance sheet. And we saw MicroStrategy been doing that, Tesla, of course, and many other companies around the world. For example, Metaplanet, it was announced today, they bought more Bitcoin. They bought the dip. They bought 135 Bitcoin for approximately 1.9 billion Japanese yen. So as I've been saying for years, I don't think this trend is going to die. It's going to continue. Companies will diversify their cash reserves into Bitcoin to protect the purchasing power and grow it, of course. Now, I'm a big believer in them doing this. Now, I've often been critical of what Michael Saylor and MicroStrategy is doing because they're using unreasonable amounts of leverage, which I think is very risky. I'm not mad that he's buying Bitcoin or upset about it. I'm just saying the leverage worries me. And some people have said, why do you care? Who cares what Michael Saylor is doing? Because if that thing collapses, it's going to be very bad for the crypto market, guys. It'll be detrimental for the entire crypto market because as we started the podcast with, the market moves with Bitcoin. So I hope nothing bad happens. I hope everything's going to be okay. But this, the amount of leverage worries me. But companies who are simply taking a portion of their cash that they have in their reserves and putting into Bitcoin, not a big deal because they're not using leverage. They already have the cash. It's sitting there and it absolutely makes sense. So let's see if GameStop decides to do this, guys. We're seeing a lot more companies globally doing it. Obviously, Tesla and SpaceX do it as well. So we shall see. And a big catalyst for them doing it will be if like the United States government is able to pass the Bitcoin reserve bill, because then if the government is doing it, it kind of gives the okay to the private sector, the private market, right, to do these things. So I think the best is yet to come with stuff like this. Guys, that's the news. Let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button. Be sure to check out my newsletter on Substack. It's 100% free and includes all the crypto insights and knowledge. I include a lot of data and charts in there so you can take a look at it. And once again, it's free. Check out my book on Amazon. It's available in paperback and digital. And also check out my new course at mycryptocourse.com. This is a comprehensive course that teaches you every aspect of crypto, and it covers everything from A to Z. Best of all, guys, what makes this unique? You will hear from founders, CEOs, institutional investors, and innovators in the space. They're going to break down different aspects of crypto for you. So it includes videos, full write-ups, downloadable materials. No other course out there offers this, guys. And it's a one-time fee for lifetime access, and you can share the login with your friends and family and just go at your own pace, guys. So a lot of value packed into this course. So if you'd like to learn more, go to mycryptocourse.com. Link will be in the description. Thank you guys for watching and listening. I appreciate you all, and I'll talk to you all later.